Hey everyone, I'm King. Welcome back to KingSpade channel. So the Ragnarok Origin global server closed beta test will be ending soon. By the time I'm making this video, the CBT have 1 day left before it is closed. So in this video, I'm going to share my experience playing Ragnarok Origin global during its closed beta test period. I'll be talking about the ups and downs of the game and give you a thorough rundown on some key points, what to expect and what you should be aware of when playing the game. So buckle up and let's dive right in. First up, let's talk about the dailies in Ragnarok Origin Global. One of the first things I noticed during my time in Ragnarok Origin, and I had mentioned this in my previous video, was the sheer amount of daily quests available. There are so many of them and it can be overwhelming, especially for new players. Now I repeatedly heard players say that this game is heavily community oriented with a strong emphasis on teamwork and party play when watching video guides on YouTube and reading comments in Discord. I was a little puzzled as to what they mean by that. I thought every MMO games are party play game. You are playing with players to complete dungeon and in-game events, but I understand it now. In ROO, most of the dailies actually require you to complete them in a party. Yes, of course you can complete the dailies by doing it solo, but it will consume a lot of time. So doing it in a party will be much faster. So if you are a busy person and can only play after work or at night, you might worry if there will be anyone available to help, as it could already be late and others might have gone to bed. But I think you don't have to worry much about that. The game's strong community means there's almost always someone around to team up with. Next, let's discuss the limited coin availability. Due to the game's combat system, there's a limit on combat time. You can only do 150 minutes grind every day that can give you EXP, card drop, item drop, and Eden coins, or some call it the copper coins, which in turn limits the amount of Eden coins you can get. Eden coin is used for pretty much everything in the game, like cooking, making potions, enhancing equipment, buying elemental arrows, doing cat caravan missions, and so on. If you miss a day of combat time, you will be severely lacking in Eden coin, so make sure to plan your in-game time wisely. Moving on to the game's core currency, Zenny. I can say Zenny is the core currency in Ragnarok Origin. Zenny in ROO is similar to crystals in ROX, but it's not easy to come by. It's quite limited. Some of you had asked me to do a guide on where to get more Zenny in ROO. Well, it is actually straightforward. To get Zenny, you have to know the source of the Zenny, where you can get them. To know that, you just need to click on the button here and it will drop down a list of menus as to where you can get them. While daily quests can yield some Zenny, but if you want more, you can also sell items to the in-game store. One great feature about the store system in Ragnarok Origin Global, which is equivalent to the exchange center in ROX, is that the store system is designed to provide instant Zenny. You can instantly get your Zenny or crystals when you sell items without waiting for someone else to buy them, unlike in ROX, which can be a great way to quickly obtain the Zenny that you need. Alright, now let's talk about one of the most enjoyable or dreading aspects of Ragnarok Origin social features, the guild events. I said dreading because there are a lot of them in Ragnarok Origin Global, and they are all scheduled at night to accommodate players who work during the day. So if you have spent a few hours doing dailies during the day, you will also need to participate in guild events at night. For some working players, this might be too much, as it can feel like a full-time job. But if you are someone who loves being constantly engaged, this feature might be right up your alley. One issue I found with Ragnarok Origin Global is the lack of information available online. The game has been around for more than 2 years, but it's tough to find basic information like monster stats and experience points. When asking the community for help, they often just refer you to the in-game information. This is a stark contrast to the ROX community, which has a wealth of detailed information on everything from stat progression, damage calculation, monster database, even the little thing like life skill drop rate, like fishing, mining materials, to enchant success rate simulation, drop card simulation even. It seems like ROO has that depth too. I'm not sure. I bet ROO have it too, but players aren't sharing it as openly, maybe. Let's talk about character customization and progression. Ragnarok Origin Global offers a wide variety of classes, allowing you to create a unique character that suits your playstyle. As you progress through the game, you will unlock new skills, gear, and abilities, giving you a sense of achievement and growth. Now, a lot of players said that the ROO have more flexibility in their build as compared to ROX. As you play longer, you realize that ROX is essentially divided into two types of build: the fast attacking auto-attack crit build and the haste skill type penetration build. I could say the same for ROO. You see, the way I see it, the character build in ROO is predetermined by the choice of weapon that you use. A specific weapon increases the damage on specific skill, which give birth to the character build. So when you make a character in ROO, you can already see a path on what choices you have for that character based on the weapon that it can use. Once you have made your research and decided on what type of build you want to use, and after that, you stick to the plan for that build. Let's discuss the game's visual and soundtrack. Ragnarok Origin Global features vibrant graphics and a charming art style that may or may not appeal to fans of the franchise. The game world is vast and immersed, with variety of environment to explore. Additionally, the soundtrack is captivating and nostalgic, bringing back memories of earlier Ragnarok games while providing a fresh experience for new players. But it is not for everyone. Some had expressed that it is looking cartoonish, it's bland, the menus are plain and oddly unattractive, and so on. And I couldn't agree more, because I had thought the same when it is first released for NA server. I remember they make a ROO 2.0 version when releasing the game for the Taiwan server, and believe me, it looks much better now than before. Lastly, let's address the elephant in the room. This is a pay-to-win game. When you realize that you can buy virtually everything in the premium store for your character progression, it's clear that those with more money will progress faster. This creates a noticeable gap between players. But as a free-to-play player, it's important to play at your own pace and within your own capabilities. Don't let the pay-to-win aspect get you down. Just focus on enjoying the game and having fun with the community. So there you have it, my experience playing Ragnarok Origin Global during its CBT period. It's a game that offers a ton of content and a strong community focus, but it also demands a lot of your time and attention. It's important to be aware of the pay-to-win aspect and the limitation on in-game currencies. But if you are looking for a game with a rich and immersive world, you might still enjoy what Ragnarok Origin Global has to offer. Before I wrap it up, I want to remind you that this was just my experience during the CBT period. If you have a chance to play the game yourself, I encourage you to give it a try and form your own opinion. Let's keep the discussion going in the comments below. I'd love to hear what your thoughts on Ragnarok Origin Global and any tips you might have for new players. Alright, that's it for this video. This time video shoutout goes to... Thank you for always supporting me and this channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And also, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. And as always, happy playing. Bye bye.